Good morning. September, is it the 10th or 11th today? September 10th. Friday, September 10th, 2021. Yeah, so quick update. First of all, wanted to do a quick update on something that I haven't talked about for quite a few weeks now, or maybe months actually. Is my short S&P 500 position, and which I have via the SPY puts. So yeah, so I added some more yesterday. So now I have 16. I am long 16 put contracts on the SPY. All right. So the SPY is the ETF for the S&P 500, right? So I have 15 of the SPY 185 puts that expire on December 15, 2023, and I have one of the SPY 185 put that expires in January of 2023. So they're quite they're as far out as possible. The expiry date is as far out as possible, and I'm just playing the long game on this. Twice a month, right now. Twice a month, I'm adding one contract. So around the 9th of every month, I'm adding a contract, and around the 21st of every month, around there. Sometimes those fall on the weekend, so I can't do it, right? But so then I just do it on the as close to that as possible. But I'm just adding, and this has been, and I'm just building a position. And with this kind of market where it just keeps going straight up, it's been pretty easy so far to build up the position. I don't have to worry about taking profits because there hasn't been any profits to take. I just keep building the position, and I've been doing this since December of 2020, since December of last year. So been building this position, and the market's been going pretty much straight up, and I think the biggest, I don't think there's even been a 5% correction since then. Maybe there was a 5 or a 6, but it's crazy. Just going straight up. So but when this thing goes, man, when it goes, it's gonna go. When the correction comes, it's gonna be a correction. So I was down about $3,000 recently. Thank you. And but in the last week or so, the volatility spiked a little bit. The VIX spiked a little bit, and right away these these contracts started moving. So my my open loss position right away went from negative $3,000 to like negative 1,800 or something. So, and nothing has even happened yet in the market. So when the correction does come, I mean, these things are going to go. At least I hope so. And yeah, just keeping the risk management tight and making sure I don't overdo it. Basically, I'm making sure I'm only doing it with an amount of money that I can afford to lose, and I am prepared to keep adding and building this position until kingdom come, basically. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So that's that. And now, as far as my health goes, my next focus point is I really have to figure out my sleep. Okay? This is something I've been struggling with for decades. Okay? I'm 44 years old, and ever since I can remember, since I was a little kid, I've always had problems with sleep. Not being able to fall asleep, not being able to turn off the brain. So I've been doing a few things, right? And some of them are, you know, it's better. I mean, but I still can't do. It's better, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that I found work and on and off. They work on and off, but I still have to figure out something really consistent so that I can get a good sleep like every day, right? I still get too many days where I don't get a good sleep, and then basically it just really messes me up. Like I had a day like that yesterday, right? And the mistake I made there is, a lot of people don't realize that dark chocolate has a lot of caffeine in it. So I basically had too much. I mean, dark chocolate is really good for you. It's just that you got to keep in mind that it also has a lot of caffeine in it. So if you're caffeine sensitive like me, you can't have it. You can't have too much of it too close to bedtime. So after dinner I had just too much dark chocolate and couldn't sleep till like 2 a.m. And then yesterday was just an awful day. So dark chocolate is really healthy. So you want to keep it in your diet. It's just you got to keep it in small amounts, and just keep it in small amounts because of the caffeine. And then yesterday I tried something new. I tried a homemade sleep potion, and which there's a doctor, one of the doctors that I follow, Dr. Mendell on YouTube, and this is where I got this from. It's a sleep potion, and I mean, I slept amazingly well. So I'm gonna try this potion every day for a while, because I don't know if, I mean, yesterday I slept amazingly well, but that could have been because the day before I hardly slept. So, but we'll see. So the potion is, it's chamomile tea. Basically, you make a cup of chamomile tea. You add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to it. You add half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and you squeeze half a lemon into it. All right, and you let that steep for a few minutes, and then you drink that. It is absolutely delicious. I find it absolutely delicious with the apple cider vinegar and the cinnamon and the lemon. It all just goes amazingly together. And absolutely delicious. And slept like a baby. It was amazing. And also, what I do is at 8 p.m. no more screen time, no more devices. So 8 p.m. all devices are turned off, all electronic devices. So I don't do any, and that works too. That, well, it helps. At 8 p.m. But I'll talk some more about that. And this week, after the 7-day fast, I'm just doing one meal a day, right? And that works really well. But even on one meal a day, I'm gaining the weight back. It's crazy. My metabolism is so slow. So with even one meal a day, I'm gaining the weight back. So I think I'm going to do another round next week. And I really want to get that. I really need to get that scale which shows the body fat percentage. I want to get the body fat percentage down to an ideal percentage. But anyway, this video is getting too long, so we'll be in touch. Cheers.